To a brand new video today is a little bit more information about the Daleks master plan. Now, with every one of these, I try and give you a little bit more information about the story. I won't cover everything, so I just want to say that before everyone will say, well, there's this, there's that, there's this, you forgot that. Well, some of it I've already covered for one, and in other videos, and two, I'm just trying to cover stuff that I haven't covered. I might cover it again, but I'm trying to not to do that. And if I do, I do it. If I don't, I don't. I just want to say I won't cover everything, but I'm trying to cover more stuff. I've got the reconstruction playlist. I've got the animation. So if stuff comes up, let's say, because I've had people saying, oh, you forgot the animation, you forgot this, you forgot that. Well, not everything's up yet. So I try and do what I can. So there you go. It is the second longest story of Doctor Who ever. But if you like to count Trial of the Time Lord, because Trial of the Time Lord is the longest Doctor Who story as far as I know, 14 episodes, but really it's in different parts. You've got the first part called, what's it called? Well, one of them's called Mind Warped. Can't remember what the first part's called now. That one, Mind Warped. Then you've got the Ultimate Foe, the Terror of the Theraphorids, and whatever the first one's called again, I've forgotten, sorry. Then that's like 4 different stories, but this one hasn't got different parts, written by 2 different people, of course, Terry Nation and Dennis Spooner, though I didn't write that. Feast of Stevens footage is completely missing. You would never see that one again. First broadcast, the 13th November 1965. Last broadcast, the 29th of January 1966. It had the only Christmas special in the classic series. A copy of episode 4 was retained in the BBC film library, but went missing when the episode was loaned to the Blue Peter to air. So they didn't actually have it, but it went missing. It is considered the rest of Mission to the Unknown, so basically what after Mission to the Unknown. Target novels is known. The target novel is known as the Mutation of Time. 1989. It was released October the 19th. Episode 5 and 10 were released on VHS on the Dalek tapes. The earlier years in 1992, which also included the silent pre-film inserts, which had been then recently recovered. In November 2004, all 3 surviving episodes were released on Region 2 DVD in the 3-disc Lost in Time box set, along with all extended clips from the story. In 2001, the entire story, together with Mission to the Unknown, was released on CD with additional narration by Peter Purves, combining the best quality sections from visual fans recordings and surviving master copies of the original music and sound effects in May 2010. Unbridged readings of both versions, basically Mission to the Unknown and Dark Master Plan, I think, because there's like 2 different parts, by Peter Purves and Gene Marsh, with Dalek voices supplied by Nicholas Briggs, were released by BBC Audio Books. The titles were slightly modified to Dalek Mission to the Unknown and Dalek the Mutation of Time. On the 15th of February 2019, in a new range called Final Who, the BBC released this story through Diamond's Music Group, again alongside Mission to the Unknown, and with Peter Purves' narration, as a 7 times heavyweight LP final in both transcripts, blue and slatter final editions. It has the most companion deaths, if you like to say, because, well, some people might not call, is his name Breton? I can't say his name. The guy who Nicholas Courtney plays. Some people count him as a companion, some people don't. If you want to count him as a companion, there's 3 companion deaths. A lot of people don't count him, but then they count Sarah Kingston as a companion. You've got Katerina, who sacrifices herself. You've got Benton, no, I don't count him as one. And you've got Sarah Kingston, who gets aged to death because of the machine, and that's how they kill the Daleks off, by aging them to death. In January 2009, it was announced that another collection of highly quality audio recordings, dubbed the Rolf tapes, had been discovered, and I suppose that's why they did the finals. The music from this serial was released as part of Doctor Who Devil's Planets, the music of Trenston Gray in 2003. The Daleks Master Plan was never sold abroad, only Australia request viewing copies, accepting the Feast of Searing, and eventually declined to purchase the serial. 3 out of the 12 serials have been recovered, so basically that's 9 that haven't been recovered. If you want to count Mission to the Unknown, that's 10. 16mm copies of episodes 5 and 10 were returned to the BBC in 1983. Episode 2 was retained in 2004 by former BBC engineer Francine Watson. He had come across the film in 1970s while cleaning a projector testing room at the BBC Erling Studios. Instead of disposing of the film as instructed, he brought it home, eventually to return it to the BBC when he realised the value of the material. Episode 1 clip was held by BBC. I've already said that. BBC One's clips are held. So basically, the bit, when I think it's the opening where they shoot the Dalek and it doesn't do nothing and he gets killed off that soldier bloke. When found the clip for episode 3 as part of the Blue Peter was aired on the 25th of October 1971. When found clips for episode 4 broadcast as part of Blue Peter, 5th of November 1973. So when found they were aired clips of those stories. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. It's a long one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye for now. Bye bye.